have to hurry to the south, and then we hurry north, and we're talking every minute as we hurry back and forth, and we have to hurry to the east, and then we hurry west, and we're talking every minute, and we don't have time to rest, and we have to do it faster or it never will be done, and we have no time for listening or anything that's fun.
We have to do it faster or it never will be done, and we have no time for listening or anything that's fun.
Welcome, everybody, to EPAC's Puppetry Theater's 11th audition. Yeah! Today we will be featuring A Christmas Carol, plus lots of other fun songs and skits by our puppets and friends. It's almost Christmas. Stay tuned and watch for EPAC's Christmas Extravaganza on demand. December 17th through January 2nd. Happy holidays!
It was Christmas. There was a man named Ebenezer Scrooge. He was a hard-working man, but at the same time, he was a miserable, greedy, cruel, and stingy person who didn't know what generosity meant. A day before Christmas, Scrooge and his clerk, Bob Cratchit, were working in the office. Scrooge, as always, was counting his money, while Bob was counting the minutes till he could go home to his family.
I am so cold in this office, but Mr. Scrooge doesn't want to turn on the heater. He says that it's a waste of money.
Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Christmas? Bah! Christmas is only a lie.
You don't mean that, Uncle.
Of course I mean that. Christmas is just an excuse not to work. Besides, what reason do you have to be happy? You're so poor.
Come now, Uncle. And what reason do you have to be sad? You're so rich.
Bah!
Don't get angry, Uncle.
Why wouldn't I? I live in a crazy world with fools. Merry Christmas. What is Christmas? It's just a time to pay bills with money you don't have. Where you see yourself a year older and not a minute richer. A time where you buy gifts you can't afford.
But, Uncle...
Go celebrate Christmas your own way and let me celebrate my way.
But, Uncle, I know that there are some things I didn't do right. Some things that I didn't take advantage of. And one of those things is Christmas. Christmas is the only day where people seem to get along just fine. It's a time of forgiveness, love, and charity. It's a time where people open their hearts to one another. Maybe, Uncle, Christmas hasn't given me a gold or silver coin, but it does me good. That's why I say, Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Wow, that was a wonderful speech. I wonder why you don't work for the government.
Don't get angry, Uncle. Come to our house for dinner tomorrow. My wife and I are preparing a delicious feast. You will be our special guest.
Thanks, but no.
But why, Uncle?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love? Have a nice day.
But, Uncle, you never came to my house before. And you're using my marriage as an excuse. That is not fair.
Have a nice day.
I don't need anything from you. I don't ask anything from you. Why can't we be friends?
Have a nice day.
I am sorry, Uncle, that you already took a decision. But I insist in celebrating Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Have a nice day, a Happy New Year, and goodbye.
As you wish, Uncle. And Bob, have a Merry Christmas.
I wish the same to you. Goodbye.
How about that? A clerk who earns the minimal salary with a wife and kids talking about Merry Christmas. You must be crazy.
Sir, I have finished copying all the letters and filed the paperwork. I also brought in more firewood and swept out the ashes. And well, it's closing time, Mr. Scrooge.
Fine. If your work is finished, you can go now.
Mr. Scrooge, tomorrow's Christmas Day. A day to spend with your family.
You'd like the day off, I suppose?
Well, yes, Mr. Scrooge. After all, it's Christmas.
Christmas? Bah! Fine! Take tomorrow off, but be here early the next day.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Humbug. What's making that noise? I must have fallen asleep. I think I'm dreaming.
No, this is not a dream.
I know you. You are Marley. What do you want from me?
I want a lot from you.
You are a hard worker and a good businessman.
Businessman? I took advantage of people. While I was alive, I never learned the value of love and charity. Now I have to wander the earth, unable to find peace. Hear me, Scrooge. I am here tonight to warn you. You still have the opportunity to change, and if you don't, the same fate awaits you. Listen well, Scrooge. 3 spirits will visit you. The first will arrive tomorrow when the clock strikes 1. Expect the second on the next night at the same hour. The third on the next night, and the last stroke of the 12th hour.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past. Get out of bed and come with me. They cannot see us or hear us. They are just shadows from the past.
Look, the school is not that empty. There's a little boy alone, forgotten by his friends. I know him. Poor boy.
Now let's see another Christmas.
This house seems familiar. Oh, this is my house, where I grew up.
Yes, it is. And do you recognize that little boy sitting reading alone?
It's me, as a child. But why am I? Why is he alone?
You must know the answer.
Because my parents were working. That is why I was always alone. That is why my Christmases were so sad and lonely.
Come, take my hand. We don't have enough time.
No, I have seen enough. Go away. Don't torture me.
Don't blame me. I told you these were shadows of the things that have been.
Take me back.
We only have one more stop. Our time is running out.
Stop it. Take me home. It was a dream.
No, Ebenezer. It wasn't a dream.
I suppose you are the ghost of Christmas present.
Yes, I am. I am the ghost of Christmas present.
I have much to show you. Grab onto my robe. Hurry. We mustn't be late.
Everybody looks so happy.
Yes, they are.
It's Christmas. What did you expect?
Do you mean that they are all happy just because it's December 25th?
Yes. Today they can forget their problems and just enjoy being with their families. They just enjoy the food on their tables and the many blessings they receive.
Is this where Bob Cratchit lives?
Of course. With his salary, this is all he can afford.
They look so poor. Their clothes are so old.
Love is what you can feel.
What's wrong with him? Why doesn't he walk?
He is very sick. His name is Tiny Tim, and his parents don't have money for a doctor, so he may die.
Die? But there must be something that can be done. Please tell me if he will die.
I see an empty chair in the corner. If the future is not changed, he will certainly die.
No, no!
What do you care anyway? That will diminish the world population.
Mr. Scrooge. Thanks to Mr. Scrooge, we are having this dinner.
I wish I could see him to thank him personally.
Yeah. Children, it's Christmas.
I know, darling. I hope he has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Let's have a toast for our Christmas and Mr. Scrooge. Merry Christmas, and God bless us all.
Oh, that voice, it's my nephew. He's having a party.
He said that Christmas was only a lie.
He should be ashamed.
He's very funny, but not a pleasant person.
You told me that he's very rich.
So what, darling? His wealth is useless. He doesn't do anything with his money. He preferred to be angry at us than to have fun with us.
They don't like me.
No, unless the future changes.
How can I change the future? Oh, I am in my own bed again. Who are you? First came the ghost of Christmas past, then the ghost of Christmas present. You must be the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Are you here to show me the future and how it can change? We have been here before. This is Bob Cratchit's house. Why is he crying? The last time I was here, they were so happy.
Darling, what are we going to do? Did you ask Mr. Scrooge for help?
Yes, but he can't help us. But his nephew will help us.
Oh, I hope it's not too late. What will we do without our son?
Why? Tell me what's wrong with the little boy. Is he going to die? What can I do to help him? Please, talk to me. Where are we? This is a cemetery. Why did you bring me here? Before I get near that grave, tell me, is that the image of what will be? Or just the image of what can be? No, no, no! Ghost, listen to me! I have changed. Why do you show me all of this if I have lost all hope? Please tell me that I can change everything that you have shown me. I will honor Christmas in my heart. I will live in the past, in the present, and in the future. I will not forget the lessons that all of the ghosts have taught me. Oh, please tell me that I can erase my name from that grave. Oh, thank you. I've been given another chance. I don't know what day it is or how long I have been with the ghosts. I feel like a child, but I don't care. I want to be a child again. How wonderful! Hey, you over there! What day is today?
It's Christmas, sir. Christmas morning.
Good! I haven't missed it. There's a big, juicy turkey in the butcher shop window at the end of the street. Buy it and deliver it to Bob Cratchit's house.
But, sir, this is a lot of money.
Keep the change. Hurry up. The Cratchits are hungry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, little boy,
Yes, sir.
have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. And Merry Christmas to you, too.
Uncle, I am happy to see you. I am so glad that you changed your mind about Christmas dinner. Come and celebrate the holiday with us.
Yes, thank you for accepting me.
You've arrived just in time for the turkey.
Thank you. But I have to go now. I have some other things to do and people to visit.
Mr. Scrooge, what a surprise! I want to thank you for the wonderful turkey.
It was a pleasure for me.
Mr. Scrooge, please come in.
Cratchit, you've worked long hours without complaining for many years. I'm raising your salary, and I will also help you support your family.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Scrooge. You are so generous.
Merry Christmas. God bless us.
Scrooge did more than what he said he would do. He took care of Tiny Tim as a second father would do. Some people laughed to see how he changed, but he didn't care. Scrooge never saw the ghosts again, but he had many friends and was always close to his family. Each time he had a meal with his friends and family, he would say,
God bless us.
It's Parker DeZuba! Yay!
Hi, I'm Parker DeZuba.
Hi, Parker. How old are you?
I am 12 years old.
12? And what school do you go to?
I go to an online production called Little Springs.
Ooh, is that hard?
Yes and no. Yes, I would say yes.
Okay. Does your mom and dad own a restaurant?
Yes, they own a restaurant called The Galley.
The Galley. And I saw a big, huge poster board with your face and your brother and your sister, and it says, the best burgers in town. Is that true?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, you didn't convince me. Are they better than McDonald's?
I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Better than McDonald's, yes. Parker, what are you doing here today?
I was just here recording a song I sang called Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And this is for EPAC's Christmas extravaganza. You're going to be performing, right?
Yes.
Everybody, don't miss it. Parker is singing so beautiful.
Thank you.
Parker, have you performed and rehearsed in this beautiful theater before?
Yes, I have. I've done a couple and a lot of performances here.
That's so cool. Do you remember what the last show was you were rehearsing for?
Pretty sure it's Pinocchio.
I thought it was Newsies.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yes, tell us, why couldn't you finish rehearsals with us?
Because I had gotten casted for the national tour of Les Miserables.
What? A national Broadway tour? That is so exciting. What was your favorite part?
I liked the cast and the cities were so fun. And performing in general was fun.
Did you travel all over the country?
Yes.
And did you have a favorite city?
It was hard, but I really liked LA in California, or I would say Cleveland. Yeah.
Really? LA, California, Cleveland, Ohio?
Yes.
That is so cool. Are you going to be going back on Broadway tours again after this horrible COVID?
Well, for Les Mis, we don't think so, only because I've grown really taller. But we don't know. Maybe I could be cast in something else. Depends.
I'm sure you could. Les Mis was excellent. I saw it. Parker, thank you very much for coming down to EPAC today. And everybody, don't forget, EPAC Christmas Extravaganza, December 17th through January 2nd. And Parker's performing. Yay! Thanks, buddy. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Oh baby, it's cold outside. It's nice and warm in the theater. We're all missing you so much. It won't be long. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
When Christmas comes, I don't want a bike or toys and things that other kids like. I don't want a cat or a Labrador. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Like the Tyrannosaurus Rex or the Brontosaurus with the big long necks. Santa, won't you please ensure that you bring me a dinosaur? Santa, bring me a dinosaur, old as 1,000,000 years or more, least as tall as the second floor. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur with bloodshot eyes and a giant jaw, one to keep forevermore. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. I'll take it to obedience school and show it how to swim in the swimming pool. Build it a bed on a ton of straw if you bring me a dinosaur. I'll teach it lots of games to play and promise I'll walk it every day on a leash that I'll keep in the kitchen drawer if you bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur, old as 1,000,000 years or more, least as tall as the second floor. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur with bloodshot eyes and a giant jaw, one to keep forevermore. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Now a saber-toothed tiger wouldn't be bad, but how would I explain it to me mum and dad? They'd make me send it back for sure. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. One that likes to chase a ball and comes to me every time I call. If it's not against the law, Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur, old as 1,000,000 years or more, least as tall as the second floor. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur with bloodshot eyes and a giant jaw, one to keep forevermore. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur, old as 1,000,000 years or more, least as tall as the second floor. Santa, bring me a dinosaur. Santa, bring me a dinosaur with bloodshot eyes and a giant jaw, one to keep forevermore. Santa, bring me a dinosaur.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Miss Jill's Little Reading Corner. In my little corner, in my little chair, I will read my stories to all of you. Grab a seat, a pillow, and a blanket or two. It's time for me to read to you. Well, I am going to start off with our monthly poem. And this month, our poem is called December. December is a month when families get together to celebrate the holidays in cold and snowy weather. We say hello to winter and wave goodbye to fall. We light some glowing candles to spread holiday cheer to all. This This week's book is called The Biggest Snowman Ever by Stephen Kroll, illustrated by Jenny Bissett. If you remember last month, I read a story about two mice, Clayton and Desmond. They grew the biggest pumpkin ever. Well, I am going to read about them again, and they are going to build the biggest snowman ever. I hope you enjoy. Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman, and this is how it happened. On a bright winter day, the mayor of Mouseville announced the town's snowman contest. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize, he declared. All the mice were excited. The judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, said the mayor. Good luck to all of you. I'm going to make a really big snow princess, said Penelope. I'm going to make a really big snow Martian, said James. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever, said Clayton, the house mouse. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh, yeah, said Clayton. Oh, yeah, said Desmond. That night it snowed and it snowed. Huge drifts covered driveways, roads, and fields. It was the perfect beginning for a snowman contest. In town, Penelope began her snow princess, and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowmen. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it along the ground. The more he rolled it, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for his snowman. Not far away, Desmond was doing the same thing. The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for the snowman's belly. Not far away, Desmond did the same thing. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see his snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son. It's not going to be too big, but I'm not sure it's going to be the biggest. Clayton smiled up at him. I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. A little later, Desmond brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big, but will it be the biggest? Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow. He piled the snow onto the snowman, then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Not far away, Desmond did the same. A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at James's snow Martian and Penelope's snow princess. He said, all of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the same discovery. The next day, while working on a snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Desmond. At the same time, Desmond had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and he walked toward Clayton. They bumped into each other and they fell down. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together, said Clayton. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman over to the middle of the field. Then they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over. They piled the snowballs on top of one another. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on the snowman's head, and Desmond added a long scarf, huge coal eyes, and a giant carrot nose. When they were done, they had built the biggest snowman ever. The morning of the contest, field mice on snowmobiles brought the judges to the country. You both win the prize, said the mayor, handing Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. Let the celebrations begin. Everyone gathered to dance around the snowman, drink hot chocolate, and eat donuts. We did it, said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down. We did it together. The end. Well, that is teamwork. Building a biggest snowman ever together. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.
And we have to hurry to the south, and then we hurry north, and we're talking every minute as we hurry back and forth, and we have to hurry to the east, and then we hurry west, and we're talking every minute, and we don't have time to rest, and we have to do it faster or it never will be done, and we have no time for listening or anything that's fun.
We have to do it faster or it never will be done, and we have no time for listening or anything that's fun.